Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing Sports. In boxing, find a way to win, find a way to lose. Please subscribe to the channel. Doesn't cost you anything. And if anything, makes my day, keeps me motivated to make videos in this journey to 100,000 subscribers. Now listen. The Ring Magazine updated their heavyweight rankings. And what I'm doing is I kind of compare and contrast with what they originally had as far as their heavyweight ranking stack and where they are now. And I was very surprised that, not much had changed. So when you take a look at it, of course, Alexander Usyk, he's the big dog. He's got the majority of the hardware, and he's the Ring Magazine champ. He's the ring champion, okay? Then you come and take a look. The number one, Tyson Fury, so that did not change. The number two, Deontay Wilder, that did not change. The number three is Anthony Joshua, that did not change. Now, I'm going to stop right there, okay? How the ring is determining their rack and stack, I'll be honest with you. I'm not sure of the criteria. But you could understand Usyk. He's the ring champion, so it is what it is. You can understand Tyson Fury being number one. But people, Deontay Wilder at number two, and I like Deontay Wilder. But he hasn't fought all year. I would say that maybe a guy like Anthony Joshua should probably be number two. Okay? With Deontay Wilder and his inactivity, at some point in time, fighters had to be held accountable. And it is what it is. He won his comeback fight against Hellenius. And then before that was Tyson Fury across 3 fights. We're talking about 4 fights now for Wilder, and he's only won one of those fights. So I'm not really sure how they're comfortable keeping him at number two. And I'm a Wilder fan, but I just think, to be fair to other fighters, Wilder should have dropped down on this list. But nonetheless, Wilder stays at number two on both the old list and the new. He's on the new list. He stays at number two. Joshua stays at number three. Zhilei Zhang is still at number 4. I think Zhilei Zhang should be above Wilder, in my opinion. Especially with what he was able to do to Joe Joyce. Y'all got to understand, Joe Joyce was the boogeyman. For the most part, at the point in time when Zhang fought Joyce, the majority of people felt, because of Joyce's chin, that he would beat everybody. Zhang came out here and ruined all of those plans, didn't he? So to me, Zhang deserves to be higher. I would say than Wilder and AJ, because of just who he fought and the risk involved. AJ's had 2 fights since he's come back, Franklin and Hellenius. Now he's rumored to be about to fight Daniel Dubois in December. None of those 3 can mess with Joe Joyce. So as a result, I got to give Zhang the nod. To me, it should be Tyson Fury, then Zhang on this list. That's my opinion. But anyway, after Zhang, you got Andrew Ruiz. Here's another one. Inactive. But he's still holding on to a number 5 spot, which I just think is complete madness. Now, the good thing here at number 6, they used to have Dillian Whyte. They finally got rid of him and put Joe Joyce in at number 6. So Joe Joyce just bubbled up 1 spot. At number 7, Luis Ortiz, who hasn't fought in forever. He's sitting here at number 7. Joseph Parker's at number 8 now. Flip Hergovic's at number 9. But Jared Anderson has finally made the ring ranking at number 10. So good for Jared Anderson. But bad, in my opinion, for fighters like F.A. Ajagba, who's been busy. I would even say, Daniel Dubois, he's lost, but he's been busy. Guys like Makhmudov, like Jalalov. In my opinion, those are some of the names I think that we should see breaking into the ring ranking. and for some of these guys who are in the ring ranking to fall out, or to at least have a reshuffle. I'm gonna be honest with you. I understand Deontay Wilder and who he is and what he brings to the ring, his capabilities. We understand that how long he had the WBC title. We understand Andy Ruiz and his accomplishments, and Andy Ruiz can fight. We understand Luis Ortiz, what he brings to the table. Luis Ortiz can fight. But the problem is inactivity, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that Wilder was inactive by circumstance. That was by choice. Andy Ruiz wasn't inactive by circumstance. That was by choice. Luis Ortiz, I'm not really sure what his story is. I think Luis Ortiz is a sad case because people just don't want to fight him. But I just really think this rack and stack they have. I personally don't like it. But who am I? The Makhmudovs, the Jalalovs. I understand those guys have some more work to do, but I just feel those guys, if given the opportunity, I think those guys beat quite a few of these heavyweights in this ring ranking. But that being said, we're going to see how things go on the next update, especially going into 2024. This weekend, Zhang and Joyce are about to fight again. Wilder, like he's in training for what, I don't know. We know Joshua is supposed to be fighting Danny DeBall, rumored to be fighting him in December. Andy Ruiz is staying in the gym. Who knows what he has planned. Hrgovic is trying to get his shot at Usyk next. Parker he's another one, man. He's out here fighting, but I'm not so sure he should be in this ranking either. But we're going to see, man. It's going to be a lot of activity. But that being said, that's the latest and greatest. The only real change, Whyte drops out. Anderson ends up in the top 10. But I really think there's some other names that should be in there. And these other fighters, I don't care how big their name is, their profiles are, if you haven't been active over a year, well, I mean, this update, in my opinion, should reflect that. That being said, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans, all 7 continents. Y'all, I'm in the breeze.